So yes, that's everything you need to be watching out for when the new year kicks off in just a couple of days from now. But shifting focus, and while we are in fact talking about the new financial year, let's take a look at how D Street has fared historically in the month of April. Overall, historically, Nifty has ended in the positive territory over the last 10 years. Is that going to hold true this time around as well? It sounds optimistic given everything that's happening geopolitically and the kind of cuts that the market has already seen. But is this going to hold true this time around or not? Ashish is joining us with what to expect from the month of April.
Well, yes, geopolitical uncertainty continues to weigh heavy on global economies and equities. But let's take a look at what March and April seasonality suggests. Historically, April has always been a good month for equities. Nifty has given an average return of 3%. This is the average return of the last 10 years. Nifty Midcap Index average return stands at 5%, and Smallcap Index even better, average return of 6%. This is the average of the last 10 years. So April clearly turns out to be a good month for Indian equities. Let's also understand the number of times these indices have ended in the green. Nifty has ended in the green 8 out of the last 10 times. That's a probability of 80%. Nifty Midcap Index even better, 9 times. And Small Cap Index has ended in the green 8 out of the last 10 times. So as I mentioned, April has been a good year for Indian equities in the past. Let's also talk about a sector-wise performance and how that has been over the last 10 years. Nifty Metal Index has given an average return of 6%, followed by Real Estate Index at 10%, 6% again. A Nifty Auto Index at 6%. We have Nifty Energy and Pharma that have given returns in excess of 5% over the last 10 years. And on the lower end of the pyramid, we just have Nifty IT Index, which has given a negative return of 0.3%. This is the average return of the last 10 years. So April clearly is not a good month for IT index, but as far as other indices are concerned, they've clearly shown good performance in the last 10 years. Let's also talk about all the indices that have ended in the green, and clearly it's across the board: metal, realty, FMCG, financial bank, PSU bank, auto, energy and pharma. All of these have managed to end in the green at least 7 out of the last 10 times. So yes, April is a good month. Of course, there's geopolitical uncertainty which continues to remain at play, but we hope that Nifty recovers this month in the month of April.
Well, it's a long shot, Ashesha, but we will hope that the Nifty does recover in the month of April. Plenty of factors which could possibly aid that recovery, Snehi. One could be, of course, the rupee, it's crude, and of course everything that's happening in the Middle East or West Asia. If that were to continue and supply chains could well be blocked,
absolutely,
we could continue to see a very, very tough
But
April.
You know what? What if FIIs come back? If they come back, given how much they've pulled out already, maybe that is something that could work in our in our favor. But then again, it's anybody's guess. But on that note, I'm afraid we're completely timed out on this edition of Market Edge. From Harsh, me and the team that put this show together, thanks so much for tuning in.